back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Gerald Hayden looks to capture that same magic he had a year ago when he had the highest batting average in the National League. What do you think about his chances to repeat a batting title?
You know what, Matty? I don't know. I know it's going to be difficult to earn a repeat batting title. Look at some of the names of the guys who have done it. Some of the games elite. Gwynn, Hornsby, Honus Wagner, Stan Musial. Look at the last guy to go back-to-back. 98-99, Larry Walker. That's the kind of elite player you got to be to repeat as batting champion. All right.
Pre-game festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Afternoon baseball from the East Bay in the Oakland Coliseum. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. So now here is Gerald Hayden looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Gerald Hayden.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And this will be fouled away. Sable at second. Franklin is over at first with one away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming,
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Next, it'll be Joe Rizzo. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Next up, Gerald Hayden singled in his last at-bat.
Gerald Heyday.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Torres on third. Sable over at second. Franklin on at first with 2 down. Line towards center field.
Come on, dig.
Mesa is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight rope out. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
Leading
Set
off
to go
for
is
the
the
A's.
veteran first baseman,
The first
Terran
baseman.
Favre.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. All ready to go in the top
Leading
of the
off for
fifth,
San Diego,
and that'll give way to the third
third
baseman, Gerald
Gerald
Hayden.
Heyday.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Get a good one.
Ball 2.
Oh, that's in.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Get your pitch, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. Back to him on the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Hey, that's a great stop right there. He had to make a...
Digging in will be Gerald
that
Hayden,
third
grounded
baseman.
out in his last at-bat.
Gerald.
Yeah, I understand that,
Heyday.
Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fouled off.
Hey, let her fly, let her
Now
fly.
the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's safe. Robert Hassel digging in now. He grounded out last time up. Franklin at third. Hayden at second with 1 away. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
The designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Joe Rizzo. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey,
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Just what the doc. Digging in next, Gerald
The third
Hayden.
baseman,
He's got 2
number
hits in
13.
4 at-bats.
Gerald Heyday.
Now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's
0-1
0-1.
the count.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what...
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adrian Morejon earns his first win of the season. So that'll do it for us.